What's going on, guys, and welcome along to another video. It is a muggy middle of June, and so I thought, what better than go and spend the night in a tent. A big thank you to today's sponsor, which is Lone Rider. They have graciously sent me what I reckon could be the world's best motorcycle tent. They have sent me their Lone Rider Moto tent. So let's go and find our campsite, and let's go and see how easy it is to put this thing up. If you've seen my other camping video on the channel, you'll know I've got a little two-man tent that I used to use in work. And that's okay, but I hate being in a tent where I'm only sat up. I can't stand up, I can't get ready, I can't get dressed, can't put my gear on, so you got to do everything outside the tent. There's no fun laying down in a tent trying to get dressed. So that's what I absolutely love, the concept of this tent. It's just big enough, not only for you to stand in, but also your motorbike. Now I know the campsite is up here somewhere, just got to find it. If you want to pick yourself up one of their tents, I'll leave a link to their website in the description box below. Haha! There it is. There it is. Too busy talking. So we're in pitch number 2. Now, as you can see, it is lovely and quiet. This is an eco-friendly campsite. Again, a link for the website will be in the description box below. Pitch number 2. Where are we? Down here. Oh. Say hello to the neighbours. Oh. This'll do nicely, donkey. Tell you what, doesn't look too bad, does it? Now, you may be thinking that this is a lot of kit, but I'll explain all later on. Oh, I tell you what, it feels better being in shorts and flip-flops out of that textiles. But yeah, so we are testing the Lone Rider Moto tent. Starting off with the size of the tent. As we can see here, this is the tent, and this here behind it is the Krieger bag. I can't quite remember what it's called. I'll put it on the screen now. Now this rolls in and out, so obviously you can change the size of it. At the minute, it's got a lot of stuff in, so it is kind of, I'd say at its near maximum of how big it will get, and it's the same size as the Lone Rider tent. With the GS, I've got the Krieger bag sat on the rear passenger, and then I've put the Lone Rider bag on the rear rack. But if I'd wanted, I could have put this on top of here, just using the loops provided and a couple of extra straps from Krieger. There's all different types of tents, and for me personally, when you're going for a big tent, you kind of accept the size. There's no point saying it's too big. This thing is a 3-man tent plus a garage, so I think for its size, it's a good size. Well, let's get this Lone Rider tent set up and let's have a look at it. This video isn't going to be a step-by-step guide on how to set up the Lone Rider tent. This is going to be kind of just a rough setup and then what I think of it. I will later on do a full step-by-step setup showing you exactly how everything goes. And there we go then, we're all set up, ground sheet is in. Next thing to do is I actually got the awning poles, which is an accessory. You do have to buy them as extra. So you give yourself a little awning as well. Well, that took me a little bit longer than expected, but purely because I didn't really know what I was doing. Like I said, first time. But I've no doubt, next time I do it, I'll be a lot quicker. So let me quickly show you around my humble abode. Starting off on the outside. those are the two awning poles. You get obviously extra straps. At the minute, obviously where the sun is, it doesn't give a whole lot of shade, because at the minute the shade is over there, but it is a nice little extra added bit. Got the ground sheet in, as you can tell. That does say SOS, so if you are ever in a dire need where you need it, you can then whack that out. What I really like about this tent is it's absolutely red as today. It's really hot and clammy. So we've got the first main door here, we've got another opening there, we've got another large door there, and then if we wanted, coming into the sleeping compartment, that opens up as well. So we can literally get 360 airflow through here, which right now I'd appreciate. That's going to be what I'm going to do next, because I'm a little bit sweaty. I'm 6'1", and my head just about touches the top of the tent. So this is what I'm saying, like inside here, you can easily get dressed, ready for the day's riding. I don't have to be laying down or outside, especially if it's doing the wet stuff. The other good thing is if the bike was in here, I'm going to get outside because I'm sweating out in there. If the bike was in there, you can sort the bike out, you can pack half your stuff away ready, then roll it out, then you get changed quickly, then put the tent on the bike and then ride off. Maximum protection from the elements. Anyway, back inside. The sleeping pod is separate from the outside membrane, so that should hopefully help with condensation, a bit of airflow around it. The sleeping section does, as you can tell, have two openings, and what's nice as well is there are little pockets on the outside, so you can put your gloves or your socks or whatever you need in there. The doors themselves have got a mesh lining, so you can leave that open, get some more flow through it, especially at night time. And then in every corner as well, there is actually little pockets, including the inside of the centre section. And then right at the top there is a little hook, so if I had a light or something I could hang that and have some light inside. Right, I'm finally set up. Took a little bit longer than normal. I did have a little lay down, a little 10-minute snooze, but when you're here by yourself, why not? Problem is always go, go, go. And the good thing with this place as well is there's barely any signal. So you can just about send a text. So that means no social media, no Facebook, no Insta, no going down the rabbit hole, which we do all too often. Yeah, roll mat, dust bag, pillows, all good to go. High back camping chair, nice lightweight table. Oh, and this is it. You can see, got another tent over there, and then a poncho on the bike. I actually just filmed another video, which is going to be 3 different options of motorcycle camping. So if you want to see that video, make sure you subscribe, because that will be coming probably a few weeks after this video. So hit that little bell notification and you'll get notified when it is dropped. Seeming yesterday was, I think, the hottest day in the UK for this year. It was raining this morning, had a little sprinkle early on, and now there's that cloud. The UK does my nuts in. So unreliable. They're going about global warming, ruining us, ruining the environment. Yeah, no shit. Just give us summer already. It's middle of June. Actually, it's almost end of June, almost in July, and summer's not really setting yet. I know this is a sponsored video, but you know me. I don't get bought out, so all these thoughts are my own. So a couple of things that I not necessarily don't like about the tent, but that might be able to be changed in the future. The inside of the sleeping pod is red, which means when it's bright, inside there is like a bright red. So I don't know if like a black inner would have helped kind of just be more dark. We'll see what it's like in the morning when sunrise is hitting it and it's a luminous red. I think the awning poles, put the price on, I think they're expensive. When I say that, I think they're like £80 or something. Now, £80 for 2 poles, a couple of guide ropes, and 2 pegs, I think is quite a lot of money. It'd be nice to see if they were a bit cheaper, or if they just come with the tent as standard. And so far, without having done a night's sleep, as you can tell, I'm searching for things I don't like about it, and there's not many. I love the fact that the bike can go in if you want it to, and a lot of people are like, oh, bikes are waterproof, you ride in the rain. Yeah, but it just gives that little added layer of security, knowing that if someone wants to get to the bike, they've got to get inside the tent. Obviously it's not hard, but that's got more chance of waking me up than the bike being outside and me being inside the tent. I love the fact, oh bloody sun, I love the fact that being 6'1", I can still stand up inside it. With there being 4 doors, one on every corner, on days like today where, apart from the rain clouds, it is hot and clammy, you can open up whichever ones you want to get the maximum airflow. It's nice. So a lot of times you'll have tents where there'll just be like the one entrance, so you can't do anything about it. Ignoring the price of the awning poles, obviously you could buy another set and then have them on the other door, so you can have it. I'll do another check-in tomorrow morning after my first night in the Lone Rider motor tent. But so far, it's all very positive. They actually do the things like Moto ADV or Moto Adventure tent, which is going to be like your 2-man small tent, i.e. something similar to that one over there. Money aside, I'd go for the big one all day long. Wouldn't bother with the small. So I'm actually waiting for Zoe to turn up. We're going to enjoy a little dinner together, and then she's going to bugger off home and go to bed, because one of us has got to work, so she's working tomorrow. I think that's enough mumbling for now. We'll catch up in the morning when, like I said, I'll give you my thoughts of how the night went, and then we'll see how easy it is to pack away, see if we can get it just as small as when it comes. I was in a bit of a rush this morning, so I didn't actually record the strip down, but let's face it, you're putting a tent down and you're shoving it into the bag. It's gone a little bit bigger than what it was when it came out, but at the end of the day, it was factory and now it is not. So this is going to be a more realistic size. Like I said, this is the Krieger bag. It's near enough exactly the same size. Obviously last night I had my suspicions about the redness inside the tent, and yet when the sun does come up, it does kind of give you that red glow feel. I think it would be nice if they had the option of giving a black insert over a red, just to kind of keep it darker for longer. It's always the problem with camping. Half the time you get up when the sun's up. I would 100% recommend this tent as a motorcycle camping tent though. The quality of everything they've thought about a lot of things. Just simple things like the guide ropes. They've got little mesh pockets when you roll them up where they go, so you don't have guide ropes hanging around when you're trying to fold the tent up. On the bag that's on the back, it's actually got a kind of warning triangle, so if you do break down you can go and place that out. Also the ground sheet has got colour-coded tabs, so you don't have to try and work out which way it goes. You just marry up black with black and red with red. Zoe was really impressed with it. She also said that we should take that normal camping, and that's exactly what you could do, because it's big enough that 2 of you can go camping. Even if it was wet, there's plenty of space inside with the garage area. But actually the tent itself is small enough where it just fit in the back of the small car. Well guys, I hope you found this video useful. If you have, give it a thumbs up. More importantly, subscribe to the channel, because we're going to be doing more adventures with the Lone Rider tent. Definitely going to start hitting up over to Wales. Nothing else to say, but get out there, enjoy yourself, and ride safe.